My lovely friends, it's a absolutely cold Sunday, but it's harvest day, my friends. We have a lot of peas, broccolis, the first favas, so the first Portuguese beans. They look like this. You have to wait till they get a little bit thicker and bigger. And we have here a lot of them. We have there a lot of them. We have here a lot of them. We have there behind. The peas are coming, and there's a lot to do, my friends. We have to rip out all the generation and start with the new generations. We need peas, beans, we need corn, we need cucumber, we need courgettes, we need the tomatoes onto the earth, we need melons, we need so much things, my friends. And I'm getting a little bit stressed. I don't know why, but I want to do everything, but I know I can do it because, my friends, really important to say, there's time frames that you have to be honest with yourself and see when is the right time to seam, plant, harvest, anything, because you can damage your plant if you don't doing the right way. There's in a lot of kinds, you can go to the internet, there's some books, there are the plant herself has definite days with the energy of the earth, with the weather condition, where they like to be seamed, where they like to be harvested, where they like to be trimmed. So you have to know a lot of stuff. And if you give a fuck, like I made a big mistake, my friends, and I'll be honest with you, I planted some potatoes 2 days earlier. That's the time frame that they said, and you will not recognize how bad they went. We have the right time seamed on this kind and on there, but I made there one spot that I completely don't look the time frame, and it was on the day to not plant. And there's just like 4 from, I would say, 30 potatoes that grown. So I made there a damage of at least 20% of my planted stuff. There's some failures that everybody make, and I was just too lazy to check it up. So big mistake I made this year, I can be honest with you. The rest is going good. We have the cements ready soon. If they get now, you see they are really thick, that's what we need. They have to grow a little bit more, not growing, they have to get a little bit more yellow. And if they go now get a little bit more yellow, rip this out, getting beans on this spot. The peas are soon completely done. So on Monday, when my friend is coming, we are going to rip this up and plant here beans. And we are going to have corn, a lot of corn planted this year, my friends. We need for the animals. I like corn too. So corn is going to be. Pumpkins are planted with my cousin yesterday. So I hope we will get a lot of pumpkins. I love pumpkin. I give a lot of pumpkin on my animals. The chickens love it. It's really healthy. There's going to be a lot, my friends. It's going to be a lot. And just look how lovely the tulips are. So lovely. So lovely, really. We have red beets planted, we have carrots seamed. So there's a lot going on. What we now have to do, my friends, and it's important to say, it's I have to get a little bit of more organization. My head is like too crazy at the moment because the chicken coop has to be done. My friend is coming, and on May is also someone coming with a caravan that wants to stay here for at least 2 weeks. She's going to help me a lot. So we have a lot of things going on, and still I have to take care of my finance. Still I have to take care of my money. Still you get crazy with all the stuff, but we do our best, my friends. We have to be clean, we have to be organized, and that's what farm life is. Calming down. That's why I yesterday made this this bird home with my little cousin, because I was like, I need now to just get away from all the stress and just focusing on something little with a little bit of more more concentration. And it was really good. It was really good for my head, and my cousin liked it also a lot. And so there's a lot going on, my friends. Harvesting now a little bit of stuff, not too much. And Oh, I just want to show you now. I made something for everybody that likes red onions. Really important. Only plant them later when you had the white onions, because I don't know why, but I made a really big reflection. They like to get later onto the earth where the white onion was. I cannot explain you why, but this is something I last year made, and they were so gorgeous. And look at how big they are. That are red onions, my friends. Just look at the dimension of this head. Look at this. It's absolutely crazy. Look at this guy. That's crazy how much energy they have. And I had here some. They are still here downstairs this earth, because there was when we made this project here, and they are growing also. So just look at this. It's just absolutely crazy. Look at this. It's just absolutely crazy. And what I want to tell you also is my friends, they really like to have the ground. You see, that was all ashes. So this is a really fertilized ground. You need for red onions really fertilized grounds, and also for the onions. Garlics and onions love to have soft ashes ground, so it can be really dry. It can be really dry. You don't have to have problems. Just on the first days, give them a water so they can get good roots, and then you can let them drying out completely the earth. They like to have dry. They love it. So that's what's going on. And the garlics, my friends, is coming to the production. Just look at how beautiful they are getting now. The heads, how we spoke about. Clean the heads, and just now look at how strong. My friends, I'm pulling completely, eh? They are strong as they were like a tree. Really, they made roots bombastic. And what you have to do is you have to clean them, and you have to like rip out every time old roots. Just look at here, that are all old roots. And they love this, because then when the old roots die, they produce even stronger roots. So you clean every time left side and right side, left side, right side, and you make it really deep. Just look at how deep I made this. And they can then produce their good roots. So my friends, there's going to be a lot. I'm completely hypergenic, my friends, because I see progress, my friends. That's what I spoke about. My friends, I can say it every time again. I will say it every time again. Come here, visit me, make a retreat. Just look at this life. I can just say you, it's, if you one time doing this, you will never want to go back. It's impossible. It's the cleanest and most honest stuff you can do in your life. Really. I have to shut up now. Much love.